The Irish have a long history of oppression that parallels the struggles of black and indigenous people in America. The Irish were, and to an extent still are, colonized, having been under English control and occupation since before the 1500s. Irish identity had been targeted by the British in various ways over the centuries since. Everything from instituting rules for early settlers to segregate themselves as to avoid becoming too Irish, to taking control of Catholic land and discriminating against Irish Catholics in social settings or even in law, all leading to a growth in Irish identity in the form of Irish nationalism. For anyone who's studied American history, this should sound sort of familiar, or at least the Choctaw thought so. Just like those then and now still being killed and exploited by the American Empire, the Irish people have been no stranger to fighting for their rights through either political or violent means. If Ireland's potato famine rhymed with America's Trail of Tears in the 19th century, the 20th century saw a bloodier version of America's Black Civil Rights Movement in Ireland through the distant echoes of bombs and Armalite rifles. The parallels grow even closer when looking at Irish immigrants who were forced to leave their home for American shores or suffer starvation while England proved how little regard the crown had for the well-being of their subjects. These Irish immigrants worked and lived alongside Black Americans, even suffering a similar spread of animalistic rhetoric depicting them as a lower race, a beast in bastardized form of humanity whose members are not to be trusted. Instead of stemming from America's white Southern plantation class, these stereotypes followed them over the Atlantic from English colonizers who required them to leave in the first place.